So you are welcome once again. Today we're gonna program a simple program of addition using object and class. It was our last program of sum. So what will we do is we'll create an access specifier. You can say this as I will treat it as public. What does public do is public makes all the members which are public are accessible all through the project. If you are creating a project and if you are calling one class member which is public to another file or another class, then it can arrive there. Okay, and if there are others too, private and protected. Private helps under the curly braces under the same class, and protected helps in the inheritance. So we are gonna do here is public. So we will first use it at int num1 is equals to 2 3. Okay, and again we are gonna do it as int num2 is equals to 45. This time we have another values, and we will just what we do is we will omit this. We will just omit this from our code. Okay, now we will need to do is we have to create a function, a member function. You can say member function. So I will create it here like it's also public, and I will create void. So I will print it as sum. I will use it as sum. I will name it, and now we are gonna write here. We'll just copy paste the last code. We'll just cut it from here, and we will paste it over here. So here we have. Okay. In sum, now it's time to create an object. So for we have the scratch. We have the scratch class. Okay, and now we are gonna create his objects. Suppose I will create the object obj1. So we cannot use numbers in creating object. So I will create a obj. I will do scratch obj is equals to new scratch. Okay, you are not in C++. In Java programming you have to use new keyword to create a new object for a class. Okay, in C++ you were just writing scratch obj and your object will be created, but in Java you will need to write new. Okay, and now we will call it. So we have the object obj dot, and now we have the sum function. So we'll just call it sum. Okay, and now so we'll just do it like this. Okay, and we have sum function over here. So sum function, what will here happen is, first of all it will take a our class will be open, and then it will see public keyword. Public keyword helps to make the data members and member functions public, available all through the program. Okay, so we have here as public we have declared two variables, int num1, int num2. Num1 has 23 value, num2 has 45 value, and we have again created a function called void sum. Void is a data type. Okay, and we have this public as a access specifier, and we have this function named sum. So in sum we are going to declare a number or a variable which will store the numbers. Okay, and it will store in sum num1 plus num2, and will print out. We'll simply erase this one code, and it will print out system.out.println, and the sum is this much. Okay, and now come to the main function. We have here main, and here we have the class, in which class we have to call. Okay, here is its object obj object. Okay, and we are using assignment operators as to make that object valid. Okay, with a new keyword followed by a new keyword, and the the class name, okay, along with the function sign. So here what it does is it creates a new class, new instant, okay. We have new, it will create a new instant of the class. It will create a separate class for obj. Did you understand? Come on, did you understand it? Obj, and here we will call obj. We have the function obj. Now we don't need to scratch the name of the class. We just need the name of the object. So here we have obj, and we are using dot operator. Dot operator is used for binding, okay. We use dot operator to bind the class members and its data members and member functions with the object. So we have just bind it with dot operator, obj dot, and we have some function. So now let's run it. So we are running it, and now it's being built over here. You can see downside below. So it's just being built, and here we have the sum is 68. So this is how our first program on class and objects work. If you have any problem, just comment down below. I will solve it. Thank you. This was, and in the next class we are going to learn about access specifiers, about all. They are public, private and protected.